This will be the only lesson in this course that is theory rather than technical training. Specifically, I'm going to discuss selecting a niche and domain name for your blog. The reason I'm going to cover this topic is that you really can't move forward without it. Before you start your blog and move forward to becoming a successful blogger, you need to be very clear what you want to blog about. A niche is essentially the general topic or main theme of your blog. When you have a niche, all of your blog posts revolve around that main theme. It is essentially all you write about. So here are a few tips to help you define your blog's niche. First off, blog about something you enjoy. If you aren't excited about your topic, it will be hard to keep up with. Who wants that? Also, why would readers be interested if you aren't? By blogging about something you love, you're more likely to put the time and effort into your blog to make it shine. You're less likely to abandon your blog in the future. You're less likely to run out of ideas. If you don't yet know what you want to blog about, or if you feel your current niche is too broad and you want to drill down, check out the exercise in the worksheet for this lesson. Next, blog about something with plenty of room for discussion. A blog requires a lot of content to get going and to remain interesting. You'll be at this a long time, so make sure that you have plenty to talk about. Finally, choose a niche in which you can establish yourself as an authority. Don't worry if you aren't the first person to blog about the topic you choose. Don't fret about this, but do try to come up with a unique angle. I know you can put your own spin on things others are talking about at the same time. And remember, the goal for any blog should be to become the go-to resource for its niche. So let's look at a few examples. This one is a website or blog called Follow Your Detour. Everything here is about travel. They have inspiration to travel, lifestyle topics related to travel, adventure, and then I even have a book and courses. Another example is a website or blog called F Lifestyle, Effective Finance and Frugal Lifestyle. They have a few different categories here, but everything is about finance. Again, even the food category, how to lower your food bill, financial independence with rice and beans, and fun and frugal date ideas. Everything is about finance. Finally, here's my blog, Chicory's Travels, where my husband and I both blog about RV travel. So we have everything related to RV travel, campground reviews, areas in the U.S., RV resources, even travel finance and military finance, all related to RV travel. Now don't forget, every lesson, including this one, has a worksheet right below the video that you can download. Make sure to do that and work through the exercises to help you choose or refine your niche. Take a look at page 4 on the worksheet download for this lesson, because once you've identified your niche, you want to create a list of 10 separate blog posts with headlines and a basic idea. If you can't come up with 10, then this probably isn't the niche for you. If you do have 10, but you aren't thrilled about actually writing those blog posts, then it's worth considering a different niche because you might not enjoy this as much as you thought. Now, if the 10 ideas sound good for you, you can start writing up a few of them on your computer before you get into developing your website. If you're finding it difficult to finish these 10 posts and you're already cringing on the topic, then again, it's probably not the right niche for you. The good news is that you didn't waste too much time and money setting up a blog that you would only abandon later. So once you've chosen a niche, which means you know what you want to blog about, now you need to decide on a domain for your blog. A memorable domain name can make the difference between creating a successful web presence and getting lost in cyberspace. More than anything else, a domain name can increase awareness of your brand. If your domain name matches your company name, it reinforces your brand. making it easier for customers to remember and return. It will also be easier to win business via word of mouth because customers will remember your name and pass it along to friends. Really put some thought into it. I'm going to give you some guidelines to follow, but the goal is not to meet every criteria. That would be impossible. Instead, the point is to give you some things to consider in the process. Keep it short and sweet. And catchy is even better. Like I said, you want to be memorable. It needs to be easy to say and spell. The goal for your domain name is to be passed along easily by you and by others. This is more likely to happen if people don't have to stop and think about how to say or spell it. Some people try to get clever with unusual spelling if their domain name is taken, but trust me, that will only get traffic to the other website that has the more traditional spelling. For example, if you want to write about your 3 sons and my3sons.com is taken, don't substitute it with changing the spelling here, if you can see in the second example with sons. Also, don't substitute numbers for words. For example, here, love2travel.com was taken. If you use love and the number 2 travel, again, more people when they hear about love to travel are going to type in the more traditional spelling and you're going to get traffic for someone else's website. You also want to use keywords. Your domain is one of the best places to use a keyword or two. They're called keywords for a reason. They explain what your blog is about. And the more compact and closer to the beginning of your domain, the better. For example, if RV travel is your keyword, rvtravelsadventures.com is better than adventuresinrvtravel.com. Now you want to leave room to grow. You never know how your business might expand, so avoid names that box you in. For example, allaboutmywildandcrazytoddlers.com is great for now, but what about when your children grow up? Use a thesaurus. It'll help you find synonyms for words. This is very useful when trying to come up with a new name for your blog because it'll help you think outside the box. Sometimes all you need is that one word or phrase that really hits the jackpot, and a thesaurus will help you do that. Go with .com. Most of the time, internet users are going to assume .com when they're browsing. If you have .net, .info, or other extensions, that's putting up roadblocks in the process of finding you. Having said that, there are successful sites that use .net or something else, but really, again, .com is ideal. Now you want to make sure that it's available everywhere. Don't just stop with a domain. Search social media as well, and there are tools that can help you do that. If you have the same name on your blog, your Twitter, your Facebook, etc., it solidifies your brand and makes it more memorable. My favorite tool to check your name across all domains and networks at once is called Knowem, Knowem. Now, if you're ready to start your blog today, you can purchase your domain with your hosting, which is the next lesson. If not, but you want to snag the domain before anyone else thinks of your clever idea, you can just purchase a domain.